Now we're on to our investment scorecard. Now in round one, you have an income of $100,000 for 5 years, and that gives you a total of $2,000 to invest. You have $2,000 to select if you want to invest in financial services, in service industry, manufacturing technology, or entrepreneurship. Financial services are going to be banking and lending options. When you invest in financial services, on the left side, you'll see that you have the option of your investment going up as high as $200. On the downside, it can go as far down as $100. So not a very high entry point, and it has a modest ability to increase. Service industry are going to be primarily hotels and restaurants, businesses that provide services, dry cleaning, things of that nature, landscaping. On this side, you have the ability to invest, and that's $1,000. The highest this investment can go up is $1,000, so you can double your money. And the furthest it can go down is that it can go down by a full $500. So you can lose your investment value or your investment amount. It can be cut in half. Manufacturing is next. With manufacturing, it's a $1,000 investment. Again, it can go as high as $1,000. It can go down by as much as $500, cutting your investment amount in half. Technology stocks, let me go back. Manufacturing is going to be things like machinery. You also have textiles. You can have companies such as Nike and apparel and Adidas. Those types of manufacturing product producing companies fall under manufacturing. Technology, here is where you can invest in Apple and Microsoft and Oracle, Amazon, Netflix, these types of companies. Now, it's a higher entry and it's a greater expense. It also has the ability of going up as high as $3,000. So $3,000 on top of your $2,000 for as high as $5,000. Or you can also lose as much as $1,500. So greater risk here for greater downside, but also a little higher reward than you see in financial services. And then lastly, you have entrepreneurship. You can invest up to $2,000 there. With entrepreneurship, you have the same ability to gain as much as $3,000 or to lose as much as $1,500. Now we have $2,000 to invest. That means we can get one share of entrepreneurship or just one of technology and nothing else. Or with our $2,000, we can split it in half. We can invest $1,000 in service industry and $1,000 in manufacturing. Nothing else. Or we can do 4 shares of financial services. We can do 2 shares of financial services and 1 of manufacturing, or we can mix it up. Let's do 0 in financial services, 1 share of service industry, 1 share of manufacturing, and then we're out of money. So now we're at 0 for technology and 0 for entrepreneurship. Now in the classroom, we spin our wheel, and this is our stock market. When we spin the wheel, we get a 6. So financial services products goes up $200. The value goes from $500 to $700. 0 times 700 equals 0. Now we're going to spin for service industry. We get another 6. Service industry goes up $1,000 from a $1,000 start. So that is now $2,000 here. 1 times 2,000 equals 2K. We go to manufacturing. We're going to spin again. Manufacturing hits a 1. That means that it goes down by $500. So we started at $1,000. We lose $500. The new value, 1 times 500, equals $500. Technology, we're going to spin. Even though we don't have any shares, that goes to 3. And technology is going to lose $1,500. So big losing day for technology. The value of the shares go down from 2,000 to 500. 0 times 500 is 0. And then entrepreneurship, let's see where we land. 3. And that as well loses another 1,500. So here we have entrepreneurship drops to 500. 0 times 500 equals 0. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to add up my portfolio. In here I have $2,000 And here I have another $500. And these other investment options are all at zero. So 2,000 plus 500 equals, and I'm going to put that number at the end where it says total portfolio value. You don't want to write on the bottom of your worksheet here. I'm only doing it because I can erase it. But then we're going to take this number here and we're going to move it up to our 5-year budget sheet. Let's go to that video next.